Hello everyone. Previously we had discussed on the methods concept, right? So today we'll be discussing on the inheritance topic, right? So let's get into the definition part first. So sorry, not the inheritance. So today we'll be discussing on the this one overriding, right? Sorry, this would be the overriding topic. So yeah, I just wanted to change the name, right? So today we'll be discussing about the overriding, right? So this is fine. Let's get into the definition part. So what does overriding do? Overriding allows a subclass to provide a specific implementation of a method that is already defined in its superclass, right? Overriding allows a subclass to provide a specific implementation of a method that is already specified in its superclass. So it enables the custom behavior in the child class. What it does, it enables the custom behavior in the child class while reusing the structure of the parent class, while reusing the structure of the parent part. So let me explain you certain things, or let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you certain things here. So basically overriding will be used in the inheritance part. So next we'll be discussing on the inheritance itself. So just keep this in mind. So overriding, we'll be making use of it in the it will be used in the inheritance, right? So if a method with the same name exists in both the parent and child, the child's version is called. Always remember this. This is important part. So if a method with the same name exists in both the parent and child, then the child's version is called. Then the child's version is always called. Just remember this one, right? So next, it helps in extending or customizing the base class behavior. It helps in extending or customizing the base class behavior, right? So we are done with this part. Next, let's consider very simple example. I'll just consider very simple example and let me explain the overriding part. So let's consider the parent class first. So I'll just go with class animal. So let me go with the class animal here, and here let me go with the method speak. Let me go with the method name speak. So let's call only self here, right? So this is fine. Let's print something. Let me print something here. The animal, this one makes a sound. The animal makes a sound. So this is fine. So let's go with the child class here. Let me go with one more class. This is nothing but the child class. So this one animal class is the parent class, and now we are going with the child class. So I'll just go with class. So let me go with a dog or cat. You can go with anything. So I'll just go with the dog. So the parameter I'll pass here as animal. Sorry, the class. So this one, right? So let me pass animal here. This is fine. We will be overriding the speak method. See, I'll be making use of speak method again here. Speak, sorry, def speak self. This is fine. Instead of returning here, let me do one thing. Def speak self. This is fine. Let me print something, right? So I'll just print the dog barks. This is fine. The dog barks. This is fine. So next, let me consider one more child class here. So I'll just go with class here. One more child class in the sense I'll just go with a car. Uh, Not the car, sorry, cat. So we have already went with a dog. So I'll just go with a method cat here. So again, class name animal. So here, same thing, def speak. So let me remove this one. Instead of returning, let me print something here. Let me print the cat meows, right? So quite obviously the cat meows. So I'll just give here the cat meows, right? So this is fine. So now we have the parent class, nothing but the animal, to this one, what do we call, two child classes here. One is dog and another one is cat. So now let's do one thing. Let's create the objects, right? So let's create the object. So a equals, let me assign the a to animal. So this is fine. Let's assign the d to dog. So this is fine. The final one is, let's assign c to cat, right? So this one will be cat. This is fine. So we are done with creating the objects, right? So now let's call speak methods on each. Let's call speak methods on each object, nothing but a, d, and c. Right. So let me do one thing. I'll just give a dot speak. So this is fine. So we this is nothing but the parent class method. Next, we are overriding this one, right? So we are overridden by dog and cat, right? When I say overridden by dog and cat, see here. Let me go with speak here. This is basically overridden by dog, and this is overridden by cat. Whatever I write, so this will be c dot speak, c dot speak, right? So this is overridden by the cat. So the output that we need to get here is the animal makes a sound for this one. The animal makes a sound for this one. So here, this one. So let me make this one capital T. So this looks good. So here also capital T, starting with the capital letter. So this is fine. So second output that we need to get here is the dog barks. The third output that we need to get here is the cat meows. Right. So let's check the same thing here. CLS. So this will be Python. Instead of the methods, let me go with overriding, right? Overriding. So this is fine. Yeah, the animal makes a sound, the dog barks, the cat meows, right? So we are getting the proper output, desired output basically. So here, the animal class, this one, the main animal class defines a generic speak method, right? So this one, dog and cat override dog and cat override it with their own version. This class method I'm speaking of, dog and cat, these child classes override the speak method with their own version, and we are calling dot speak method here, right? So we are calling dot speak on each object, nothing but a, d, and c here, right? So we are calling dot speak on each object that invokes the correct version depending on the class, right? So this is about the overriding concept. So this is it for the overriding concept, right? So let me summarize whatever we have learned till now. So method overriding allows child classes to provide specific behavior. So that's what we have seen in the example as well. Just we just saw the same thing within the example, right? So this supports polymorphism, means same method name behaves differently for different objects. Same method name different behaves differently for different objects. So we have encountered polymorphism as well. We have encountered polymorphism as well. We don't have to go with a another topic, right? Polymorphism. So we have discussed polymorphism with an overriding itself, right? So it supports polymorphism. Same method name behaves differently for different objects. See here, differently for different objects. A dot speak, so this is different object, d is different object, d dot speak, same method, we are calling on different objects here, right? So speak is the same object, we are calling on the speak is the same method, we are calling on the different objects. These are the objects a, d, and c. Speak method, we are calling on different objects a, d, and c, right? So this supports polymorphism. Same method name behaves differently for the different objects. So this ensures reusability as well as flexibility. This ensures code reusability and the flexibility again. So polymorphism means making use of the same name on the different methods, making use of the same name within the making use of the same name on the different methods, right? Making use of the same method on the different objects, sorry man, making use of the same method on the different objects, right? So this is polymorphism, same thing we have done here, right? So this is nothing but the overriding here. This one, we are going with a method overriding, right? Basically it allows the child classes to provide specific behavior, right? So we have covered the concept of overriding. Also we have covered the concept of this one, polymorphism as well. Also we have covered the topic polymorphism here. So basically it ensures code reusability and the flexibility. So I'll not be going with another concept, polymorphism. So we have covered the polymorphism here itself, right? So it ensures the code reusability and flexibility. Just keep this in mind. So we are done with the overriding part. We are done with the overriding part of the concept. Next we'll be discussing on the topic inheritance, right? So for now this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.